The year is year of occurrence. If applicable, otherwise mentioned, it is hypothetical. The world watches in awe and trepidation as the Atlantic Ocean becomes the birthplace of a storm that will go down in history. The Atlantic Ocean churns, a cauldron of raw power. Waves rise and fall with a ferocity that hints at the brewing tempest beneath the surface. From its depths, a monster emerges, Hurricane Milton. Born from the warm waters and the perfect atmospheric conditions, it grows stronger with each passing hour. The strongest hurricane ever recorded. Meteorologists scramble to track its path, issuing warnings as it gains unprecedented strength. A storm of unimaginable fury. Winds howl, rain lashes down in torrents, and the very air seems to vibrate with the storm's intensity. Milton's name will be etched in history, a stark reminder of nature's awesome power. News outlets around the globe report on its progress, capturing the world's attention. Winds howl, reaching unprecedented speeds. Trees bend and break, debris flies through the air, and city streets become battlegrounds against nature's wrath. The ocean roils, whipped into a frenzy by the hurricane's fury. Coastal areas brace for impact, knowing the devastation that is about to be unleashed. Milton is a force of nature unlike any other, a swirling vortex of destruction. Its path leaves a trail of devastation, reshaping landscapes and lives. Its eye, a deceptively calm center, belies the chaos that surrounds it. In this eerie calm, there is a brief respite before the storm's fury resumes, reminding us of the delicate balance between tranquility and turmoil. What forces conspired to create Hurricane Milton, this unprecedented storm? It began with a unique combination of atmospheric and oceanic conditions. Warm ocean waters, the fuel for hurricanes, reached record temperatures. A lack of wind shear allowed the storm to develop its towering structure. As warm, moist air rises from the ocean's surface, it cools and condenses, forming thunderclouds. The Earth's rotation imparts a spin, and the storm begins to organize. Milton intensified rapidly, its winds gaining speed as it drew energy from the warm ocean below. Milton's path of destruction began in the open ocean, its fury hidden from view. Ships caught in its path reported monstrous waves and hurricane-force winds. As Milton approached land, the full extent of its power became terrifyingly clear. The storm surge, a wall of water pushed ashore by the hurricane's winds, was unlike anything ever witnessed. Coastal communities were inundated, homes and businesses reduced to rubble. Milton's winds, reaching unimaginable speeds, ripped roofs from buildings and tossed cars like toys. As Milton bore down, first responders sprang into action. Brave men and women, facing the storm's fury head-on, risked their lives to save others. Firefighters, police officers, and paramedics worked tirelessly, their courage and dedication shining through the darkness. They navigated treacherous floodwaters, rescued those trapped in collapsed buildings, and provided medical aid to the injured. Their selfless actions, in the face of unimaginable danger, saved countless lives and brought hope to those in despair. Section 5. Tales of Survival, Courage Amidst the Chaos. Amidst the devastation, stories of human resilience and courage emerged. Ordinary people, faced with extraordinary circumstances, showed remarkable strength and compassion. Neighbors helped neighbors, sharing food, shelter, and words of encouragement. There were tales of families huddled together in attics as the storm raged around them, of individuals who braved the floodwaters to rescue stranded neighbors, and of communities coming together, united in their determination to rebuild their lives. Section 6. Picking up the pieces, the aftermath of Milton. In the aftermath of Hurricane Milton, the true scale of the devastation became apparent. The landscape was scarred, transformed by the storm's fury. Homes were reduced to rubble, businesses destroyed, and communities left reeling. The air was thick with the smell of salt water, debris, and decay. The once familiar streets were now unrecognizable, littered with debris and fallen trees. The task ahead seemed insurmountable, the road to recovery long and arduous. Section 7. A Helping Hand, Global Aid and Support. In times of crisis, the world often comes together in remarkable ways, showcasing the power of unity and compassion. As the world watched in horror, aid and support poured in from all corners of the globe. Planes filled with essential supplies landed one after another, bringing hope to those in dire need. Governments, organizations, and individuals rallied to provide assistance to those affected by the disaster. Volunteers worked around the clock, organizing relief efforts and ensuring that help reached the most vulnerable. Food, water, medical supplies, and other essential items were rushed to the region. Distribution centers were set up to ensure that these critical resources were delivered efficiently and effectively. Medical teams worked tirelessly to treat the injured, setting up field hospitals to provide immediate care. Doctors and nurses, often working in challenging conditions, showed incredible dedication and resilience. Meanwhile, engineers and construction workers began the daunting task of rebuilding infrastructure. Assessing the extensive storm damage, they laid the groundwork for recovery and reconstruction. The outpouring of support, a testament to the inherent goodness of humanity, provided a glimmer of hope in the face of despair. Community members received aid with gratitude, and volunteers offered comfort and reassurance, reminding everyone that they were not alone in their struggle. International teams collaborated seamlessly, sharing expertise and resources. Children, often the most affected by such disasters, received special attention with aid packages designed to meet their unique needs. The scenes of rebuilding efforts, though challenging, were filled with determination and a collective spirit to restore normalcy. In the midst of the chaos, stories of hope and resilience emerged. People began to rebuild their lives, drawing strength from the support they received. Communities came together, stronger and more united, proving that even in the darkest times, the human spirit can shine brightly. Section 8. Milton's warning, a wake-up call for climate change. Hurricane Milton, in all its destructive power, served as a stark reminder of the growing threat of climate change. Scientists pointed to the storm's unprecedented intensity as evidence of the warming planet and the increasing frequency and severity of extreme weather events. Milton's fury sparked a global conversation about the urgent need for action on climate change. It highlighted the vulnerability of coastal communities to rising sea levels and more intense storms. The message was clear. We can no longer afford to ignore the warnings. Section 9. Preparing for the future lessons learned from Milton. The experience of Hurricane Milton yielded valuable lessons about disaster preparedness and the importance of building resilient communities. It underscored the need for effective early warning systems, robust evacuation plans, and building codes designed to withstand extreme weather events. It also highlighted the importance of community engagement and individual preparedness. Knowing the risks, having a plan, and being prepared can make a life-saving difference in the face of a natural disaster. Section 10. The importance of community, standing strong together. In the wake of Hurricane Milton, the strength and resilience of the human spirit shone through. Communities came together, supporting one another in the face of unimaginable loss and devastation. Neighbors helped neighbors, sharing food, shelter, and words of encouragement. The bonds of community, forged in the crucible of disaster, provided a sense of hope and a path forward. It was a testament to the power of human connection and the importance of unity in times of adversity. Section 11. A call to action, our responsibility in a changing world. In today's rapidly evolving world, the effects of climate change are becoming increasingly evident. From rising sea levels to more frequent and severe weather events, the signs are all around us. Hurricane Milton stands as a stark reminder of the power of nature. The devastation it caused highlights the urgent need for proactive measures. We can no longer afford to ignore the warnings. The melting polar ice caps and flooded neighborhoods are not just distant phenomena. They are a reality that affects us all. Scientists have been sounding the alarm for years, and it's time we listen and act. It is a call to action for individuals, communities, and nations to come together to address this global challenge. Rebuilding efforts after disasters show the resilience of communities, but we must also focus on prevention and preparedness. We have a responsibility to future generations to create a more sustainable and resilient world. Planting trees, investing in clean energy, and adopting sustainable practices in our daily lives are steps we can all take. By reducing our carbon footprint, investing in renewable energy, and embracing new technologies, we can make a significant impact. Every small action contributes to a larger change. And advocating for policy changes, we can influence the direction of our future. Activists and policymakers play a crucial role in shaping a sustainable world. We can mitigate the impacts of climate change by restoring natural habitats, rebuilding with sustainable materials, and supporting community-driven initiatives. Together, we can build a safer future for all. A future where our children can play in clean, green environments and where our cities are equipped with resilient infrastructure. The time to act is now.